Good morning, guys. I am on my way to work. It is actually 6:41 a.m. My check-in this morning is at 7:30, so I'm running a little bit behind what I would usually like to be running. Hold, please. I am driving. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm at a red light. Don't worry. I'm running a little bit behind what I usually like to do. I like to leave exactly an hour before my check-in, but I left about 10 minutes later, which is fine. I won't be late for my check-in, but I won't be able to get like food or coffee or anything like that. But I am gonna try to vlog this trip. It's a 3-day trip. I am going to, where am I going this morning? West Palm Beach. It's just one leg and then I have a long layover, so we'll see what's going on in West Palm. Alright y'all, so I just got to my gate. I was doing all that rushing. Like I said, I left 10 minutes late. No time for coffee. I was shuffling my way down here to the gate. And I get here, why is there no aircraft? Zero aircraft. Granted, I did get here early. I have about 5 minutes to spare. It's 7:24. But I'm a little frustrated right now with that because I could have taken my time. I could have got coffee. I still can. There's actually a Starbucks just a couple gates down that I might stop at. Go get a matcha. But it's actually not that long of a flight, so I don't really need coffee. But it's just I want some. And I don't even drink coffee. I would get a matcha. Like, y'all know, matcha's my drink right now. So, yeah, there's no plane. So we're just chilling. I ran into one of my crew members and she was here to witness my sadness when I realized that I rushed for no reason. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to West Palm Beach, Florida. I'm working the lead position. We're on an Airbus A320, A319, one of them, I have to look. But there's 3 of us today. I am the lead, so I'm working lead and galley. You can perhaps say I'm working 2 positions, but yeah. So I'll be up front this whole trip. It's a 3-day trip, and yeah, when we get on, when the plane actually gets here, I'll show y'all the plane and my galley for a little bit, I guess. We'll see how fast they want to board because since the plane is late, I may not have time to do all that. But if I do, of course, I will bring y'all along. Okay guys, so I just found out that the plane came in from Boston. It actually just landed, but now they still have to deplane, clean, and cater. So we have plenty of time to hang out for a little bit. So yeah, I am gonna go to Starbucks, I'm gonna go get matcha, and then we should be on our way. Alright guys, we made it to, where are we? West Palm Beach. I didn't get to film when I got on the plane because it was what's called a quick turn, which means the inbound plane was a little bit late. It was coming from Boston, which is why there was no plane at the gate when I got there. So yeah, once we got on, I checked my equipment and everything got set up, and they were sending the passengers down basically right behind me, so no time to pull the camera out. But it was a smooth flight. We're here now. It is beautiful outside. And yeah, I have a nice long layover. We should be at the hotel soon, and I'll catch up with you guys once I get there. Hey guys, made it to the room. Just got here. I have actually never stayed at this hotel before. I've been to West Palm Beach a couple of times, but we used to stay at a different hotel, so it's my first time being here. But the room is cute. I'll give a quick little room tour. So there's the front door, all my bags. Cute little lounge area. Little, I don't know if it's even, I guess it's considered a kitchenette. There's no sink, but there's like a fridge and then a little coffee maker and everything, and a mirror. Little desk space. And then you come over here, TV. Got 2 beds this time. And then the bathroom. Little bathroom. And like the vanity area, which I actually really like that setup. And a little closet. So let's see, what is my view? Do I have a view at all? I have a view of the parking lot, and I guess kind of like, I think those are apartments. That way, more parking lot. Okay, so not much of a view, but that's the room tour. Alright guys, so I just got a microwave delivered to the room because I brought a bunch of food for this trip. Yeah, it's a 3-day trip, so I wanted to bring food with me so that I can have some healthier choices than what's on the plane usually. And then I also don't have to buy food. So I have my giant crew cooler. The eBags crew cooler 2 is what I use. And I just have some snacks, some fruit. My actual meals are down there. And yeah. So I'm gonna eat and I will catch up with you guys later. Alright guys, I just woke up from a nap. It is now 4:56, almost 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna head to the beach because it's still really nice outside and I overslept, so I don't want to be up all night, so I need to go out and do something. So yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs, see if the van is here, and head out to the beach for a little bit. Alright, hey guys, I made it to the beach. As you can see, it is a lovely day out here. It's a little breezy. The water looks cool. But yeah, it's about 5:15. The van shuttle, the hotel shuttle, runs until 11:30, so I have a good amount of time that I can hang out here. I don't plan on being here that late because I do have an early check-in in the morning, but I do have a good amount of time to spend here right now. So I just got some snacks. I got my mangoes, a bottle of water. My notebook, I'll probably just do, I don't know, maybe a little bit of journaling. We'll see if anything comes to me. And yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy this beautiful day. Fun fact real quick, I love the water. I don't know if it has anything to do with me being a Cancer, but I love water, always have. Even if this was a shorter layover, if I didn't have 19 hours, I probably still would have ready to play in the water for a little bit. I hung out for a bit, finished journaling, ate that entire container of mangoes, listened to some music, listened to the water, and now I'm ready to get in. It's so beautiful out here. So of course, I'm not going to bring my camera in the water with me, so I'm going to go put my camera down and in the water for a bit. Alright guys, I am back in the hotel room. The beach was really nice. I'm glad that I went. And then on my way back, I stopped at Publix. Got a sub. Publix literally has the best subs. They're so good. And then I also got dessert. I got the Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough. The non-dairy one though, it's made with almond milk. So I'm gonna enjoy that tonight also. And I have an early check-in. I think our van pickup is at like 6:25, I think it said. Yeah, 6:25. So I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna eat, take a shower, and call it a night. And then I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning guys. Okay, so I'm up getting ready to head out. I just finished getting ready. It is 6:20. I have to be downstairs in 5 minutes. Still pretty dark outside. So yeah, it's early. But this morning I'm still in West Palm Beach, and I'm heading to back to Newark actually. And then we sit for a couple hours in Newark before we head to New Orleans, my bad. Okay, so yeah, just gonna do a quick room sweep, make sure I have everything, because I have left things before and it's a real pain to have to get it back. Like the hotel, I mean, you'll get it back generally, the hotel will mail it to you, but it just sucks to have to go through that process. I'm trying to finish my tea. Oh, I fogged up my glasses. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs and I'll see you guys at the plane. Alright y'all, so we made it to the plane. Checked in a little bit early. I still have 2 minutes before we're actually supposed to be here. But let me tell you what just happened, or what I just realized. I think it happened yesterday actually. I lost my in-flight shoes. So in-flight shoes are like the flats that I wear during flight because we don't work in heels the whole time. Like I'm not gonna work in these the whole time. Granted, my work heels are comfortable. I don't want to wear them for too long, longish flights. So now I gotta figure that out. And then I called the hotel. They said they didn't see them. So I think that I actually lost them yesterday in the shuttle to the hotel because I slipped them on top of my lunchbox. So I think that they slipped out at some point and I just didn't notice it. So then this morning when we got to the airport and I went to slip them on top of my lunchbox again, I was like, oh, where are my heels? I mean my flats. So that's what I'm dealing with this morning. Now the mission for today is to try to find some flats at either the airport in Newark, or I will try to find some on my layover in New Orleans. We do only have 15 hours, but it's okay. We do only have 15 hours, but we do get in early enough that stuff should still be open. So yeah, that's today's mission, to find some new flats. All right, so I will let you guys know later how this flight goes with these heels on. I mean, I'm sure I'll be fine, but I'll let y'all know. All right, y'all, so I'm back in Newark. We just planned from coming back from West Palm Beach. So I walked, my new gate for my next flight to New Orleans is in the other hallway. So I walked over and I stopped at a couple stores to see if I could find some shoes. Could not find any shoes. It's a 3-day trip, so I still have 2 more days. And tomorrow we have 3 legs, so I would really prefer to not have to do that in heels. Right now, my feet are doing okay. We'll see how this next flight goes. It's only a 3-hour flight, so I should still be fine, but of course it would be more comfortable to be in flats. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to find something once I get to New Orleans. But it's not that long of a layover. It's a short layover, so we're at the airport hotel, so I will have to find my own way to venture out into the city to find shoes. So I'll keep y'all posted on that, and until then, I'll see you on the next flight. Alright, hey guys, I just made it onto the plane this morning. We're going to New Orleans. This is flight number 2. I just put my bag up. That's my bag back there. We're working the Airbus A320 this morning. Not too bad. This is first class. I've got 3 rows on each side. So not too full, which is nice because it's a 3-hour flight, so I don't have very many passengers to serve. I do have a full lunch service up here by myself, so it's nicer when it's on a little bit of a smaller aircraft. And then, yeah, that's about it. I am gonna see how my feet do in these heels. I mean, I guess I kind of have to work it out. I have shoes in my bag, but they're not compliant shoes for work, so can't really change into those. I have my Chucks or my gym shoes, so we're gonna keep it cute in our heels today. Let's see here. I got about 10 more minutes until we're actually supposed to be on the plane. I got here pretty early, so I figured it'd be cool to just get on here and chill for a minute. I guess I could set up my galley pretty early. You know, it's nice to be prepared. Actually, this is the galley. Step back a little bit so you can see the whole galley. That's my galley. I've got the 2 ovens, 3 carriers. Those carriers are beverages, galley materials, like my plates, not plates, sorry, everything's already cleaned. Glasses, mugs, extra utensils, baskets, things like that. And then that last cart closest to the door is food. Yeah, so that's it for today, or this flight rather, and I'll catch up with you guys once we get to New Orleans. Alright guys, I am now in New Orleans. We just checked into the hotel, so I'm upstairs in my room. This is my room. Okay. Bathroom. Little closet area. Full-size mirror. That beautiful bed. What's today's view? I mean, we are at the airport hotel, so I don't expect much of a view. Like, that's actually the one of the airport parking lots right there. And yes, we have a microwave and a fridge. Okay, so actually, here's the thing. I always like to have a fridge at least because I bring a lot of my food, but when I don't have to go downstairs back to the lobby to heat up my food, that's just the best. So, all right, there's my room. I was thinking about going like downtown or just to see what kind of stores are around to see if I can find some new flats for my in-flight shoes since I don't have mine anymore, but I don't really feel like doing that. I don't have that long of a layover, so I think I might just suffer through it for this trip. I have 3 legs tomorrow. I think I can be okay, but I plan on doing some online shopping tonight and seeing what I can find, and I'll just order some, and then hopefully by my next trip I'll have them. So that's the deal. I'm about to change and eat, and then I'm probably gonna take a nap. So if I end up doing anything, I will catch you guys later. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, I had to change, get out of those tights. That is literally the first thing I do when I get into my room is take my uniform off because I'm just not into wearing tights when I don't have to. But anyway, so right now I am heating up my food. I brought burrito bowls for this trip, and then so I got 2 avocados from the store, right? And thinking that they would be ripe by yesterday, and they're not still, like they're not squishy or like even soft at all. Like they're so hard still. It's like they're supposed to be ripe by now, and my avocados they're not working. So I've just been eating my burrito bowls sans avocado, but I have shredded cheese and some other stuff in there too. So yeah, I'm about to sit up and eat that burrito bowl. Alright y'all, I am up again. I've eaten now. I'm gonna start getting my stuff ready for work tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to wear the dress. So I'm just gonna grab that and iron it. So that's done. I just ironed my dress for tomorrow. And now I'm going to put my tights just like around the top of the hanger. I like to put it all together. Here, I'll show you. Like this, when I have, especially when I have really early check-ins, because I'd be struggling in the morning. I don't have time to be not knowing where my stuff is or needing to iron and all that. Usually I don't really have to iron my uniform because it just doesn't get too wrinkly, but this one was in my bag because it's a 3-day trip, so I brought more than one uniform. So I've been wearing the skirt and the top, so I'm gonna switch it out for tomorrow and wear the dress. So it's been folded up in my bag and needed to be ironed. So yeah, and then I'll grab my shoes, my heels, since that's all I have right now, and put those right there. That way I can just step right into them. And yeah, we have a really early check-in. Like I said, it's at, I think our check-in is 5:30, and we're doing a 5:10 van, so to be downstairs, packed up, ready to go by 5:10. Alright, good morning guys. I am about to leave the hotel in New Orleans. It's like 5:05 in the morning, but it's also thunderstorming now. So we'll see how that goes as far as the delay. We are still at the hotel. Obviously we are still waiting for the van, but yeah, it's thunderstorming and there's lightning, which means that there's a possible delay this morning. And today is a 3-leg day. We are currently in New Orleans. We go back to Newark, and then Newark to Orlando, and then Orlando back to Newark. So I should be home, I think, around like 7 o'clock. But let me show y'all the storm. So basically we cannot fly in this sort of weather because planes don't do that. So yeah, I will give you guys a quick update once we get back to the airport. Alright guys, good morning. I am now at the New Orleans airport. We have checked in. So in addition to this storm this morning, so there's this place called West Beignet here that I love to go to when I have trips out of New Orleans because beignets, right? So I get here, they open at 5, and we pull up at 5:22, and they don't have any beignets. I was like, that was my whole purpose in this trip, was to come get beignets, right? Well, basically beignets was like the highlight of this trip, and they don't have any beignets. So basically, because of the storm, the cook couldn't get in this morning. So there's no cook to cook the beignets. So fine, I got over that. I went to this other place, grabbed a breakfast sandwich, and then we get to our gate and we go to check in. We figured that there might be a little bit of a delay because of the storm, but actually what happened is the lightning triggered the sprinkler system here at the airport. So now the sprinklers are going off at our gate, or outside of our gate rather, like outside, not inside obviously. So what happens then though is that they have to lock the jet bridge and have the fire department come because they can't just turn off the sprinklers like that. Like, it was triggered, the fire department gets called and all that. So the gate agent basically just instructed us to get comfortable and that she would come find us when it is time to at least get on the plane. So I don't really have an update as far as when we're gonna board. When we're leaving, there's obviously gonna be some sort of delay. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my sandwich. It's just a chicken biscuit. I'm kind of picky about breakfast foods. I don't really like eggs, so I'm kind of limited to my breakfast choices in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna eat that, and then if something changes, I will let you guys know. Hey guys, just wanted to pop in and catch up with you real quick. I am now in Orlando. I haven't talked to you since this morning when I was in New Orleans. So what happened in New Orleans, once we were finally able to board, of course with the delay, it becomes what's called a quick turn, which means they want to get the plane out in a hurry to try to make up for lost time. So I didn't have time to really check in with you guys once I got on the plane because we were basically boarding right behind the flight attendants getting on. So yeah, that was it. And then we were of course late coming into Orlando. I was thinking that we might not even make it to Orlando because the idea was that they would send another crew to Orlando from Newark to not delay it any further, but no, they waited for us. So they sent what's called pre-boarders, which is other flight attendants who go to make sure that the flight can be boarded, get everything basically all set up and everything, and then the original crew, us, shows up and actually works the flight. So now we're here in Orlando. They had weather too, so now we're going to be delayed going back to Newark, which means I will not be back at the scheduled time that I thought I was going to be back. I should be back about 2 hours later. So instead of our flight leaving at whatever time it was originally supposed to leave at, we're now leaving at 4. I think it's about a 2-hour delay, hour and a half, something like that. I don't remember our original departure time, but that works out for me because there's this place here called Zaza in the Orlando airport, and they have empanadas. So I was able to run off and go grab empanadas and a coffee, just a little one, because I'm not, you guys know I'm not super big on coffee, but I am getting the little midday drag, so I'm gonna grab the coffee, some empanadas, and I'm gonna try to eat them real quick before we head out because we should be boarding at probably in about 15 minutes because it is now 2:52, so they want to be probably off the gate by 4 o'clock so that they can use the gate, and then we'll actually depart at 4:30. We'll probably go sit out on the tarmac for a little while. So that's it. I still don't have in-flight shoes, but this is the last day of this trip, the last leg. So when I get back to my place tonight, I will do some online shopping and try to find some shoes because I have no idea what happened to mine still. I had called the hotel that I stayed at in New Orleans to see if they had them. They never called me back to tell me if they found them, so I'm guessing they either don't have them or I lost them in the shuttle on the way to that hotel, who didn't call me either. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, but when I find some new shoes, I'll let y'all know. Alright, I'll check in with you guys when I get back to Newark. Alright guys, just another quick update. I am still on the plane. We are still in Orlando. pushed back from the gate, but we're just sitting out on the tarmac right now. Apparently there is really heavy rains going on in Newark right now, so we can't leave. So, but like I said earlier, they did need the gate that we were on, so they boarded the plane, had us push off, and now we're sitting out on the tarmac. So our original wheels up time, like the time that the plane can actually lift off the ground and be on its way to Newark, was 4:30. It is now 5:07. So actually about 20 minutes ago, the captain made an announcement that we would be doing wheels up for about an hour, or 45 minutes to an hour, which then would be, what, 5:30ish, close to it? I don't know. But yeah, so we're still here. We'll see what time I get back to Newark. I really wanted to pick up a trip tomorrow morning, but depending on what time I get back, it may not be contractually legal for me to pick up an early trip. So yeah, I'll just have to wait and see. But when I get back to Newark, I will let you guys know. Alright, hey guys, I am back in Newark. You'll have to excuse me, I'm a little bit winded. I just got off of the employee shuttle with all of my bags, and it's raining. I still have my heels on because that's still all I got right now. But last time I checked in with you guys, I was updating you on the delay we were having out on the tarmac in Orlando. So let me jump back to there. We actually did get to leave a little bit earlier than expected, not by much, but a little bit earlier. So actually shortly after I checked in with you guys, the captain called back and said that we were going to be getting in line, just getting in line with other planes for takeoff. We were number 4, right? So I took that time to go ahead and make a copy of my meal order sheet for the flight attendant that was going to be working galley. I like to have 2 just so that we don't have to share, go back and forth. We can both just have a list of the meal and drink orders. So I was in the galley making that list for him. And you know, sometimes when the plane is taxiing, it'll go, like, they might go a little fast, so I didn't really think anything of it. And it wasn't like alarmingly fast, but then we just start flying down the runway, right? Like speeding down the runway. So the issue with this is that I was not in my jump seat, okay? And pilots are supposed to make an announcement that says, flight attendants, be seated for takeoff, take your jump seats for, you know, departure or whatever, what have you. Something that tells me we're about to be in the air, right? So that announcement was not made. So I'm standing there making my little list for my galley person, and next thing I know, we're just, you know, skirting down the runway. So I was like, oh, let me slide into my jump seat that I'm, you know, I should be strapped into, I guess. But last I heard, we were just getting in line. So yeah, that happened. We basically took off while I was not quite ready to take off. So I was a little bit in my feelings about that because that's how things happen. People get hurt that way, everything. Luckily, I'm fine. I'm just saying, like, it happened and I wasn't a fan. So there was that. And then, so the flight from Orlando to Newark is supposed to be about 2.5 hours. Ours was almost 3.5 hours, y'all. A whole hour longer than it was supposed to be, right? So, and it was turbulent the entire time. We ended up not even doing a full service throughout the aircraft. We were able to complete service up front in first class, but not in economy because the pilots had us stay seated for the majority of the flight, basically due to turbulence. It just wasn't safe to be up. He made an announcement. Passengers were cool with it, of course. Everything is safety's first. So yeah, the only reason that we were able to complete service in the front, so let me backtrack actually. So we're working on a 757. It's a larger aircraft. It's not a wide body, but it's pretty big for a narrow body plane. So the ride feels different from the front of the aircraft than it does in the back. So up front, prior to the flight attendants be seated for the remainder of the flight announcement, we were able to go ahead and complete service. And then in the back, it was just a totally different feeling, and then it got even worse, so we were just seated for the remainder of the flight. So yeah, there was that, safety first. And then, due to the weather here in Newark, we entered a holding pattern, which added an hour onto our flight time. Which basically means that we were just circling the airport because we couldn't land. So yeah, that was that. But luckily we didn't actually end up circling for the full hour. We probably circled for about maybe 40, 45 minutes, whatever. Still a long time. But yeah, so we were delayed on the ground. We were delayed in the air. And yeah, then we finally landed. My trip is over. It's been a long 3 days. 3 days actually doesn't sound like that much, but it seemed like a long trip for me. Probably due to losing my shoes and then not being able to get my beignets and then the delays. It's just a lot for me, you know? So, and the beignets at the New Orleans airport really like are something special. So if you're ever in New Orleans in MSY, I'm not sure what the actual airport is called, definitely get you some beignets. It's before security, so stop in the beignet place to get some. You'll understand why I was so hurt this morning. But yeah, between that and then the fire department having to come turn off the sprinklers there, and then being delayed getting into Newark, and then being delayed coming out of Orlando, it was just a lot. And yeah, that's it for this trip. I am back. It's raining, so I'm just gonna call it a night. I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Y'all know I'm new here, and I will see you in the next video.